Hey, Sharp 180 here, and I have one of my current decks, and I'm using right now, Dark Worlds. I know it's cheesy, but it's fun to use. Um, for you people who say, "Hey, what happened to your dragons?" Well, as you notice, the ban list for 2012 this September, it got hit pretty badly, and I can't really run it again since Red Ice is at 1. It got slower, and to insult the injury, Future Fusion is banned. I can see why it's banned, but it, so it hits it so much I can't really find another way to make it good again. Since Red Ice was the engine and Future Fusion was the the, the jump kick of the deck, I mean, can't really run it no more. So had to break up the deck and put in the binder for the time being. So this after that broke up, I started using Dark Roads. Well, I did start using Dark Roads even when I started using Dragons. But I knew that something inside me before September 2012 told me your Dragon's not gonna last long. Red Ice is gonna get hit. You better make another deck before something happens. So yeah, Dark Roads. It's surprising it didn't got hit too. I thought Graphos would be limited or Snow, but they didn't. So great. The final is not really top tier. It's just that it's really consistent of this deck. I mean, you could really have bad hands with this deck, but it's really good. It's somewhat competitive, but not top tier yet. Um, so let's get started. All right. Three Graphos. They're gold, of course. Um, they when this card is discarded, you could destroy one card on your opponent's side of the field. Also, you could special summon it from the graveyard by returning one Dark Realm monster from your hand. So you special summon this graveyard. He never dies. Even you banish him, he still doesn't die. This is a way to get him back. And yeah, there's a lot of great combos with this card. It is a really good card. It's also my beat sticks. It just goes to, it's ridiculous. These kind of cards. Um, three golds. Three gold rare. These are the second beat stick, and the reusable recycle. When this card is discarded, you can special summon. So yeah, but I usually return it back to my hand for Graphos, something stronger. Also to have a card in my hand. Most of these Dark Realm monsters have double effect. So like for Graphos, when this card is discarded by your opponent's card effect, you can randomly get one card from the hand. If a monster can be special summoned, it goes to your side of the field. This one, you could destroy up to 2 cards. So yeah, golds. 3 snows. It searches everything for all Dark World cards. Grapha, the field spell. Another one of snow, gold, everything. When this card is discarded, of course. You could for the double effect, you could special summon one monster on your opponent's side of on your opponent's graveyard to your side of the field. So this one's great too. 3 Ralph as draw power. It's insane. Discard it and you draw one card. Use the double effect. You could draw two cards instead. So it's insane. You could draw 3 cards with this card if you want right now. Cerulean, it's used for the double effects for the Dark Realm monsters. Discarded with Gates. Goes to the side of the field. Discarded Brow with it. You draw 2 cards for Brow and 1 more card for Gates. So that's insane. Yeah. Also, it occupies 1 spot for your opponents. 2 Trance Archfiend. Discarding power. It does a lot of stuff with this deck. It could when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you could get 1 banished dark monster to your hand, so that's great. Or remove from play. So you remove Graphos, I just get it back and pop it again. So yeah. 1 Morphine Jar. It speeds up the deck real fast, especially when you have all these Dark World cards in your hand. Flip it. Discard all your hand and draw 5 cards. If you have you know, graphics and stuff. You could pop, you could add more cards, even draw more cards. It's insane. Fable Raven. Once per turn, you could discard as many cards from your hand. It gains attack and a level, so it's good for synchro summoning and for XYZ. So since they're only 2.5. Two tour guides. It does a lot of stuff with this deck. I mean, you could summon her. You could get a Brow. You could get another guide, but I'm not really used to that. Or the other card I'm going to show you. Return Brow. Get a Grapplers to the field. Or you could XYZ for a monster, which I'll show later. So two tour guides. Okay, two Torbus. Yeah. Summon her. Get this one out. XYZ. And this one sent to the graveyard. You can return one monster from either graveyard to their deck, so just in case, like if they have a, especially for BLS, when they have Blackluster Soldier and they have a light and dark monster or only one light, uses effect, return the light back so they can't summon it. So great to recycle cards back to the deck. Gates of the Underworld. It's discarding power. You could draw cards. It gains attack for 300 for each being type, so it's great. It's awesome. Dark World Dealings. These are super rare. All three of them, but you can't really see them right here. Well, draw one card, discard one card. They just change the combo. Two drag downs. Use it. Make sure you have all Dark World cards in your hand, so you have to set some cards or summon one at least. You have to discard one card from their hand, and they need to discard one card from your hand, so you can use the effect, and you draw one card each player draws one, so it's great to get rid of the cards from their hand, like for those annoying Exodia decks and stuff. Dark World Lightning for face down destructions, usually for monsters, and then you discard. Allure Darkness, Drawing Power. I wish I had an Ultra, but I don't. Card Destruction. I have a super rare for this, but I can't find it, so I have a common right now. It's somewhere in the house. But yeah, dump cards or discard, and then you draw the same number. Two Skrill Lanes. Oh my god, this card is so good. It stops many decks except mine, because most of their effects activate in the graveyard, so it just stops everything. Of course, I only have one star rare and one common rare. Yeah. So I'm looking for another star rare. Yeah, this card's insane. It's really, really good. Of course, you have to pay 1,000, but it doesn't matter. Two Reckless Greeds. More draw powers. If you have a crappy hand, you could just use it. Skip your next two draw phases, but it doesn't matter since you draw so much. Forces of Darkness, the name says it all. You get forces from the graveyard. You can get Grapplers back, so you can pop more cards, get Civilian back to get double effects and snow. Or when they try to summon something from the graveyard, use it so you could get the monster you need to your hand. One Eradicator Epidemic Virus. It stops everything. I wish I have a super, but I don't. There's probably one I have somewhere, but usually aiming for Grapple or gold. You could use it, especially for E-Heroes. You could use magics, and they have this card on magics to the next draw turns. Since both players draw a lot of stuff, it's insane. So yeah. Also traps for those people who use traps a lot. Two Sullen Warnings. Stop summoning power. Helped me a lot. And one Dark Smog. Get rid of stuff in their graveyard, and you could discard one card. To the extras, I have one Leviard, Sea Dragons, insane. Especially when I have a lot of banished monsters. Summon a Snow, return it back, get a Grapple, so it's insane. So yeah, one ABR. One Ardius Gravekeeper. Gravekeeper, Keeper of the Armageddon. Two golds, that's all you need. You could just start one face-up card. So a fee. Two Seminis. Defensive, it's all defensive. One Acid Golem with Skill Drain is insane, so it's a beater. One Leviathan Dragon, so I don't want to get Golem. I got Dark Highlander. They don't synchro summon, but it doesn't matter. one Scrap Dragon, and one Dark End Dragon. To the side, I have one Doomsday Horror, get the Banished Monster, one Silva, another Eradicator, one Deck Devastation, Escape from the Dark Dimension, Dark Deal, a Dark Bribe, 2 Dark Mind Crushes, 1 Forces of Darkness, Dark Eruption, Gateway of the Dark World, Mystical Space, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, get rid of Dimensional Fission stuff, and 1 Owner Seal. It's a great. There's only one combo you could do with this card. Since Cerulli goes to your opponent's side of the field, use it as effect, then activate this card, and you get Cerulli back. So insane, and you could return it back for Grappa, so it's insane too. Reuse it again. So that's my Dark World deck. Hope you like it. Rate it, comment. Give me tips. Right now I'm working on this deck. Is complete for Dark World wise, but to make it more like original, I'm gonna add some Fable cards since it has some discarding abilities too. So there's one card in particular that I'm looking for Fables. I don't know what it's called, but this card special summoner, and it's a level 2 tuner, so you could single summon faster. So I could add a Black Rose and stuff like that. But so that's it. Also, maybe later this day or later at night, I'm gonna post a video opening of the Legendary Collection 3. So see what I get, and yeah, sharp out. Also, yeah. Also, for those dragon users, long live the dragons, even though most of you are dead. But don't worry, we'll get our chance. Just keep on believing. And one day Red Ice will go at 2. It's better than 1. It'll be better at 3, but you know, it's gonna go at 2, so yeah. Sharp out, and Future Fusion, I'll see you later in the future. And peace.